Introducing the all-new Corolla.
The news of the NMI House Committee on Foreign and Federal Relations action has already been transmitted to the U.S. Congress instantaneously. No other action required. That, from Pacific Islands consultant and former Interior Department official Fred Radewagen on the local resolution that Congress hold indefinitely NMI pathway to improved status provisions in a U.S. Senate-passed reform bill.
The modern telecommunications, it may be one subcommittee or one committee in one house, but they telegraph these things instantaneously to Washington, and Washington always looks for an excuse not to do something.
Radewagen says with any local signal of disharmony on an issue, Congress is likely to lay it aside, especially with very different bills now seen as unlikely to go to conference at all. But if they did, and the House put forward a GOP bill with no NMI provisions, since a Democrat version with the NMI is seen as having little chance of advancing, and the Senate offered its bill with the NMI provisions,
everything's fair game, and it all depends on what deals need to be cut to get the legislation through. And if any particular member of Congress can say, well, look, there's not unanimity out in the islands on this provision, they're likely to say, well, let's let this go till next year.
Governor Eloy Enos and Congressman Greg Khalili Sablan, who originally authored the congressional provisions, raised concerns locally this week. And Enos worried the NMI House measure by Saipan's Felicidad Ogamuro could endanger a requested 5-year CW transition extension and access to some 12,000 foreign workers. But all of this may now be academic. House GOP Whip Kevin McCarthy told reform protesters last weekend there aren't enough legislative days left this year to pass immigration reform legislation. It will have to wait till 2014. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.